Good morning and welcome to my house. Welcome to my front entryway. So today we're going to be talking about front entryways. That way your house can feel festive the moment a friend or guest walks in the door. So for me, sometimes this table can get kind of cluttered, keys, mail, whatever. So the first thing I always do is declutter the surface. If I have something sitting here that needs to go upstairs, I run it upstairs, get everything going and try and keep this table as clear as much as possible. Some friends say that horizontal surfaces are lava. You're not allowed to put anything on them. And if you do walk in your front door and you need to put your keys down, go ahead and get like a small tray or a small bowl, something that's kind of cute that can add to your decor. That's when you get function and it's cute. Okay, so there's a way to add decor plus function. So if you need a tray to put your keys on, if you need to walk right in the door, make it a cute bowl or a cute tray, something that adds to the overall look of your home. And that way you get 2 for 1. So today we're gonna be talking about a centerpiece for your table. So for me, I am going to do this floral decoration. I've been looking for vases, and the vases that are tall enough, because I have this stairwell right here without a wall, I need things to be tall. And so to get things tall, there have been several $100s for things that only come up to like here. And what I had previously worked really well, and it was 21 inches tall. So I knew I needed something to just bring it a little more full, have a little bit more of a focal point than my lantern that I had earlier here. I moved that lantern to the mantle because it's a lot more airy, and I just needed more of a statement when you first walked in. So I decided to grab this space, and why this space? Because I was at Hobby Lobby and it was half off. And you know what? I $100 hate this space. I $50 don't even really like it. But you know what? I $12.99 love it. So this vase was $22.99, $22.99, and I got it for half off. And I $12.50 love this vase. It's a perfect height. It's a great color. It has texture. Texture is when you look at something and you can think of how it feels. So that's adding texture is always a great hint to add to any of your decor to level it up a little bit more. So how we did these flowers. All of this back here is all from Dollar Tree. Then we have our pick that I showed you a couple weeks ago and a couple of florals that I had from Hobby Lobby. So let's go ahead and get into the decorating. I like to start with a base. So for my base, I'm starting with 4 hydrangeas that I already had for my flower stash. If you don't have a flower stash, pick what your favorite flower is. Hydrangeas are one of mine. So these I paid a bazillion years ago from Hobby Lobby, and they were $9.99, and they have the green stem to make it look more real. So I would have picked these up on half off because I'm not paying anything but half off. And so for what, 20 bucks, I was able to get these 4 hydrangeas that I've used as a base with almost anything. So if you're talking about how often I'm using these, I'm getting like pennies and half of pennies per use for great displays because I found a great quality flower that's gonna last and that I love that I can keep using. And that's how to get a great bang for your buck on a more higher price item. So I then have some hydrangeas from the fall section of Hobby Lobby. These are currently $3.99, and I was able to get them for 40% off. So these are running about $2.30. So for one stem, that's kind of hard to justify. But what I like about it is it's a lot more full, and it has a very full look for the price. So here is like $1 tree. So that's $1.25, but it would take 2 of those to get a similar look, even though they're a completely different flower. So this would be $2.50, and this is $2.20. So sometimes to get a similar look, you can actually pay cheaper at places like Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to put 3 of them in, kind of in between my white, right here in the front, and like 1 right up top here. So now I'm pretty much ready to go. I like to have things that like come out at an angle. I don't know. I like things that come out of angles. Do you like things that come out of angles? Comment and let me know below. So we have all of our Dollar Tree items, okay? I have, okay, 2 pampas grass. They're not very tall. They're kind of little for pampas grass, but for $1.25, great deal. I have a wheat spray with wheat and I went with a little bit darker colors. And then I have these burlap flowers. I absolutely love these burlap flowers. When I saw these like this week, I had to pick them up. So I have 2 of the lighter tan, like a khaki color, a taupe, and then I have an orange color. I love the different texture of the burlap, so I love that this brings texture into my flower arrangement. So I'm gonna go ahead and put orange in the middle and my 2 cream ones on the sides. And this helps give a little bit more height. It helps give texture as we're coming up. So now we just have to make sure it actually hits the base. Sometimes with a narrow neck, you have to lift it up a little bit to be able to jam it in there. Okay, so here we go. We have our first little bit from Dollar Tree added in. So I'm going to take the pampas grass and the wheat and kind of make its own little look by itself. That way I'm going to treat it like one piece. So I really like how the pampas grass looks behind the wheat. So I'm just going to take it and literally stab it in. And that way it has a cute little angle. And then I'm just gonna sit here and kind of add and zhuzh, if you will, and arrange it to where it just looks full coming out from like all the angles. You can see the different flowers. It looks nice, whichever way I'm gonna be looking at it. And that way, whether someone comes in from the side or looks at it from the front, it looks nice. So for under 5 minutes, you can make a beautiful floral display for under $30 all in. If you're interested in more looks like these, make sure to hit the subscribe button, comment or like below, depending on which platform you're on. I am on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So go ahead and comment, like, subscribe. That way you can know when the very next Festively Frugal video comes out. And if you don't want to do all those things, you can also click in the description below. Down below, there's a link that you can also press. That way you can get emailed anytime a new video comes out. So if you want the new Festively Frugal video, there's also a link down below that you can press and it will take you, so that way you can get an email anytime I put out anything new. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helps your front entryway feel a little bit more festive on a budget, and I hope you have a great day.